Oh, let me get comfortable. Hey everyone, come on in. I'm actually going to come at y'all with two reviews today. I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to do first, but I'm going to go ahead and get Married to Medicine out the way. Married to Medicine. And then I'm going to come back and talk to y'all about the that diss track that just came out. And right after this live, I'm going to go into another lab. Well, I might take a little little break in between, but I am coming right back after this live. But on this live, we're going to be talking about Married to Medicine, Season 7, Episode 5. So come on in. Make sure you click the like button. Also subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. And also share. Please share. Share the love. Share the love. And also, if you look in the chat, I have the link to our Primetime Facebook group, which I started a few years back before I even got on YouTube. I have started that group. So make sure you go over there and click request to join so I can add you to that group where we discuss TV shows, reality shows, celebrity news, trending news, black TV of color. That's what we discuss. That's what my YouTube is about as well, just in case you didn't know. And also, today is the first of the month. So you know what that means? I'm not only a YouTube commentator, but I'm also a professional personal cake decorator. So make sure that first comment in the chat is my Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice link on Facebook. If you are in the local area, please like that page. If you're already subscribed to my YouTube, please go like that page, because on the first of every single month, I've been doing this for a while, I give out a free cake. And you can get it whenever you want it. You don't have to get it today. Of course, I'm not making it today. But if you want it this week, next week, the week after, next month, for Christmas, for New Year's Eve party, whenever you want your cake, that's when I will make your cake for you. So make sure you go over there. You have until 10 o'clock tonight to go like that page and be a subscriber on this YouTube channel, and then inbox me a number 1 through 100. That's all you got to do. And whoever is the closest will win a free cake made by moi, the cake lady. Also, even if you're not in the local area, you can still go over there and check out that page. Scroll through. I have tons and tons of pic of my cake art. So make sure you do that for me, please. And thank you very much. Now let's get started on this review. Now, the episode started off with Mariah and her daughter. She has a pretty little girl who is now a teenager. And they're visiting Dr. Simone's clinic. The reason why she's taking her to Dr. Simone is because it's about that time for her daughter to get to really understand her body and get to know how to take care of her body, on an annual basis. And Mariah, I guess she had a not so pleasant experience when she was younger. She had her first visit with the OBGYN doctor was with a man. And she didn't like the experience. She said it was uncomfortable. It was embarrassing, awkward. And so she said that was the last time she ever had a male doctor, to handle things down there. So she don't want her daughter to go through that experience. So she figures, let me take her to Dr. Simone. She's woman. She's woman. She's female. And she's also a friend of the family. And I have a hair in my face. She's also a friend of the family. So she figured, for her daughter's first experience, when she gets older, she can do whatever she wants. But for her first experience, let it be somebody at least that she knows, that's close to them. And question for you ladies. Do you prefer male or female as far as like your OBGYN doctor, to handle your business, your PAPs and all that kind of stuff? What do you prefer? I've had both actually. Right now, our primary doctor, well, for me is a lady, but I've had both in the past. And I must admit that I think it is kind of awkward. to have a man, but that's just me. That's just me. But so y'all let me know what y'all prefer. And if you want to explain why, feel free. You don't have to, but if you want to explain why, feel free. Otherwise, just say male or female, whichever one you prefer. And then when Dr. Simone asked her to leave the examination room, Mariah was like, not, she was hesitant. She didn't really want to leave her in there. And I'm like, come on now. It'll be okay, Mariah. It's a friend of the family. She's gonna take care of your daughter. But what I did like with Dr. Simone was how most doctors when it's time for that when it's time for that annual, there isn't too much communicating. It's okay, take your temperature, check this, check that, put on this gown, let me get out my tools. But she didn't jump right into that. She took her time with her. She started talking to her about school, asking her about any boyfriends. Do you got a crush on somebody? You sure you ain't got a man? Teenagers be lying. But anyway, and then she also talked to her about something I think is really important nowadays. She asked her, did she have a cell phone? And she was like, yeah. I didn't even think this was, a question a doctor would ask, but she was like, do you got a cell phone? And she said, yeah, I have a cell phone. She was like, make sure you understand the importance of not sending nude pics through your cell phone to anybody, any little boy or any little girl. Because, nowadays, a lot of people have different preferences. So, and I think that's really important because I have to admit, when I first bought my sons their phones, the oldest is 21, the youngest is 17. When they first got their phones, that was like the last thing that I talked to them about. I didn't even talk to them about that. So I think that's very important. After you make sure they got all the emergency numbers, for all your friends, family members, all the emergency numbers, take time and talk to them about that, because parents, that's just something we don't usually talk about when we give our phones. Like, okay, here's your phone. Oh yeah, and don't send no pics of your junk. Or if you got a daughter, don't send no pictures of your diamond, your pearl, your jewels, your vajayjay, whatever y'all call it in y'all house. So future parents or parents who have yet to buy their children phones, take notes. Please take notes, because that's very important. But also, excuse me. Now, Dr. Quad, she is visiting Dr. Jackie, and they're sitting around having some girl chit chat, just have some girl talk. And I think she feels more comfortable with Jackie. We saw the blow up, at Heavenly's house. I thought she wouldn't come back. But anyway, she's having a chit chat with Dr. Jackie. And I think she feels comfortable because her and Curtis was just like at the same position as her, as, Quad and her husband, Dr. Gregory. About a year or so ago, they were heading towards divorce. There was a woman involved. And so I guess she felt comfortable talking to her about her situation. And while she's sitting up there talking to Dr. Jackie, why is her husband blowing her phone up? Like, the phone is ringing. Quad is picking up the phone. Dismiss. Ignore. Then he calls again. Like, not even a minute later, like right back. And again, Quad picks up the phone. Dismiss. Ignore. And Jackie is like, you don't want to answer that? She's like, oh no, it's just Gregory. It's just my husband, Gregory. And when she finally does answer the phone, he calls again. And he's on the phone and he's like, she's like, hey Gregory, what do you want? What do you want? And he says, I just want to make sure I know where my wife is at night. Now, from the tone of his voice, I was like, hold up. They've been separated how long? Not living in the same house. She done took all the furniture out the house. She's been staying elsewhere. She's been making it seem to us and the other, people, the other women on the show, that they're not really talking or dealing with each other right now. So why, oh why is he on the phone talking about, I just want to know where my wife is at night? Please tell me why. I'm like, and then Dr. Jackie is thinking the same thing. She's like, that don't sound like you guys have not been talking or communicating lately. That sounds like a man who is still dealing with his wife, his woman, and trying to find out where you at. And it's nighttime. Where you at, sis? Where you at? I'm checking on you. So I don't know. I don't know if Quad is fronting and they really, I don't know. But she tells Dr. Jackie, oh, he's just doing this because he wants to keep tabs on me because he knows I'm this close to filing a divorce. And I'm like, if you that close to filing a divorce, why is he up there on the phone sounding like that? I just want to know where my wife is at night. And then you know how he talks. That voice is so irritating. His voice is so irritating. It's like, man, 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 man. That's what he sounds like. But anyway, moving right along. At Dr. Heavenly's house, she's sitting around talking to her son, and she's inquiring about, his college life, his college studies, what's going on with him and everything. And then she asks him, do you got a woman? You got a girlfriend? Are you hollering at somebody? And he says no. Why do teenagers, I think teenagers just tell us no on purpose, because my sons used to do the same thing. Do you like anybody? No. Then later, well, I know this one girl, like they already know because they know how we are as mothers. Who is she? What's her name? What she look like? How old is she? What grade she in? What school she go to? Who her mama is? Who her daddy is? What's their last name? Because if it's the wrong last name and there's stuff around the city related to them people, like drama or wrong affiliations or whatnot, that's a wrap already. That's a wrap. But anyway, he's like, no, I don't have no woman. And then her and her hubby is sitting around, and she's talking to him about, remember Dr. K had told her last week, Dr. Heavenly has some serious anger issues. I don't know why. I said this last review. I don't know why. Because she seems to have a very good life. Good husband. Her own dental practice. Things seem so good for her, but she's always so angry. So her doctor, after much counseling, and it seemed like it's not doing a lick of good, even though he's still getting them coins, though. Every week he's still getting them coins. He suggests that she go and visit her old stomping grounds. Go back to Florida, to Miami, where she's from, because a lot of things that she dealt with when she was younger, he thinks is related to, how she lives her day to day now. And it also might be influencing her anger and her always lashing out on people. So she's talking to her husband about that. And of course, he's supportive. Dr. Damon is always so supportive. So he's like, yeah, I suggest that you go. And she decides to make it a ladies trip. So, she tells the ladies that she wants, well, not all the ladies, because that would be disastrous. Her going down there to try to, get some closure. And nope. So anyway, she took Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone, but we'll get to that later. And then Toya and Eugene. Toya is feeling some type of way about Quad's husband, Dr. Gregory, because since Quad claims that they're not, talking, messing around, communicating, whatnot, Toya is not really sure if they should be hanging around Dr. Gregory. But anyway, Toya ain't home. Toya ain't home tonight. So when Toya's away, the fellas will play. And that's exactly what went on. Her husband out there on the grill, he loves the grill. And he's a great cook. But he's out there on the grill, and he's putting together some fish, some crawfish, some shrimps. They got some drinks. They got the whole nine. And he invites the fellas over. And he invites over Damon, that's his name. Dr. Damon, Heavenly's husband. Also Dr. Cecil, Dr. Scott, Contessa's husband. Dr. Aiden, Mariah's husband. Dr. Curtis, of course, is Jackie's husband. And Dr. Gregory, Quad's significant other. I don't even know what to call them anymore. But no, they still married. So Quad's husband. And when Eugene is, talking to Dr. Gregory, he asked him, what's up with you and Quad? What's going on with you and Miss Quad? How's everything going? Basically, are you guys going to get divorced? Or what? And he's like telling them, it's been hard. I've been stressed. And in order to get over that stress, and that frustration, he had to get an escape. He needed an escape. And I guess that was the hotel where he took this chick that he claimed he did not sleep with. Anywho, I'm like this. Men, they will use any excuse in the book why they cheat. I'm stressed. I'm frustrated. The relationship is hard. Marriages are hard. That's what they're supposed to do. But if you want to out, just get out. Don't cheat. Just get out. But anyway, but if men cheat, they give you an excuse, then they want to be forgiven ASAP, like right away, ASAP. They don't want you to be mad. They don't want you to put them out or none of that. But let a woman cheat, and ladies, y'all know how it is. Sure, you cheat on your man. And they are out the door, like before you can even blink. They out there with packing up. They got the big screen. They taking their PlayStation. They taking their golf clubs. They're taking their J's. And they out by the next day. And that's just for real. For real, for real. But overall, it does seem, I get the take that it does seem like he still loves her. I just get that from him, from his vibes, that he still loves her. But now the tables are turned. Now, you remember, all last season, what was Quad saying? I don't feel loved. He does not make me feel loved. And that was like the only issue. Like, who wants to be in a house where they feel like their men they weren't sleeping in the same room, the same bed, or nothing. So it's like, I feel her because I've been a bounce too. But now, since the tables are turned, he wants Quad to let him feel like she still loves him in order for the relationship to work. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I mean, let's see. Simone, Cecil, they was headed for divorce, living in two separate houses. They got back together. Dr. Jackie and Curtis, they was headed for a divorce. He cheated. They got back together. So who knows? We shall see if they work this out. And then Toya and Eugene, they're out house hunting. The last house they looked at, last episode, okay, they have a $2 million budget. $2 million. Ooh, I wish. I wish. Mine is more like a $200,000. One day, in the name of Jesus, one day. No, but anyway, they're out looking for a house, and Toya, I'm just glad that she's intent on sticking to their budget. The last house last week, the real estate agent took them to see was $4 million. Toya was like, why are we looking at this house? And you know how they do it. After you look at the house and you in awe and you in love and you placing your furniture in your mind, you're like, okay, this is going to go here. The big screen's going here. The man cave's going here. Oh my God, my flowers going here. And then they $4 million. But we told y'all we have a $2 million budget. I hate when that happens. But anyway, the house that they're looking at now is in their budget. And I'm glad, again, that she's intent on keeping that budget because they won't be underwater like they was last time. Y'all know what happened last time. Eugene was working 25-11 jobs, 20 hours a day, and was barely home trying to get out that debt they was in. And then the house isn't complete. So it's like they get to do exactly what they want. Tell the people, the builders, what they want, where they want stuff to go. And I think, it looks like it's going to be fabulous. The way it looks and the way it sounds, she's talking about getting a 2-story or 2-level wardrobe closet. That's love. That's love. I would love to have a closet that big. I got stuff in my closet. I got stuff in the other closet. I got stuff in the basement. So, every woman loves a big, closet for their wardrobe. And then the houses in Alfreda, good choice. Because Atlanta, like they said, living in Atlanta, living in the major city, is more expensive. So they definitely will get more out of their money, by staying in Alfreda. So good choice there. If they keep doing that and sticking to the budget, I think they will be okay, and they won't have to go through all that they went through before to get out of debt. But Simone and Cecil, they are at the North House hanging out. And hey, Tracy Poole, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Simone and Cecil, they are hanging out at the North House. And I'll be doggone if they are not acting like a couple, like a loving couple. We haven't seen this in a very, very long time. They have been like at war with each other, angry with each other, this close to a divorce, and now everything's cool. Took a lot of counseling, took a lot of work, but they, determined to make their marriage work and, do it not just for them and the kids, but, just to be happy and just to keep everybody happy. And I'm glad that they are back together because I like them as a couple. But her hubby, he's still living at the other house. They still in two different houses. So she's hoping that, that everything will keep going smooth and, the love will hang on long enough so they can get back into one house and be, all together in one place. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Dr. Scott. Now, you remember how she was talking last episode about getting a mastectomy. She even told her father, who has cancer, that she wants him to be there to support her. And her husband, of course, he's going to support her too. She's getting a mastectomy because her mother had breast cancer. And although there are no signs of her, getting breast cancer right now, she figures, she's going to cut off her breast. And because she doesn't want her children to go through the same thing that her children went through when her mom passed from cancer. At first glance, though, it seemed like her husband was not happy with that. Like, he didn't want her to go through with that. He was just kind of, just worried, like really worried. Because, just because she cuts off her breast does not mean she won't get cancer. The doctor even said that on the episode. It definitely reduces the chance, but it does not mean that you definitely won't get cancer. And then on top of that, her father has cancer. Her mom died of breast cancer. Her father has a different kind of cancer. I can't remember. I think it was colon. No, it's something else. I can't remember what kind of cancer her father has, but it's not breast cancer. So I really hope she's making the right decision. The doctor had even called her and told her, because I guess her appointment was a ways out, but the doctor had called her and told her, you know what, we had a cancellation in the morning, so you can come bright and early in the morning to get your mastectomy. And she was on the phone like, tomorrow? Like tomorrow? And then she just broke down. Crying on the phone. And I'm like, this is what you want, right? Isn't that what you wanted? To, get your breasts removed? But I guess she was thinking it wasn't going to happen that fast. But anyway, after she got herself together, she was like, you know what? I'm all in. I'm going to do this. So I'll be there. I'll be there. And then it's finally time for Heavenly to pack up for her trip to go to her old stomping grounds in Florida. She doesn't know if retracing her steps in Florida, in Miami, is going to be what she needs to, get rid of a lot of the rage and anger inside her. But hell, I'm like, at this point, what can it hurt? What can it hurt? Anything is worth a shot. Because she needs some help. Uh, and hopefully she can find also some closure and peace from back where she was raised, because I guess her mom and her didn't have a really good relationship like a lot of us ladies, we don't have the best relationship with our mothers. If your mother is still around, please take advantage though, because you only got one mom, so try to work things out if y'all are not on the same page, or beefing or not talking or whatever. But again, she takes Dr. Jackie and Simone with her to Miami, and I have to say I love Miami. I only been there once though, and it was last year. And we actually flew into Florida. I mean, we flew into Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We got a hotel there, a really nice hotel right by the beach. And then, like that first night, as soon as we got there, we got undressed, we, changed, showered, all that, got something to eat, and then got the rental, drove to Miami, because it was the last home Miami Heat game for the season. So that was like April 10th, 17th, something like that. Whenever the last home game was, I remember it was a Tuesday, and that's where we went. But really nice. I love that place. Beautiful beach, everything. And the game, they won. They won the game. Even without LeBron. So anywho, back to the ladies. Heavenly. She plans. Well, she told the ladies that I promise to be open with you guys, and they promise to give her all the support that she needs. But I'm like, you know what? I really am I the only one who thinks she is bipolar? Like for real, like she her highs and her lows, they're so drastic. I really think she has bipolarism. Is that a word? Is that a word? I don't care. She's bipolar. She got bipolarism. And as soon as they get to the hotel, Jackie is like, now mind you, she was in a good mood. They driving, they down the strip, they get to the hotel, beautiful hotel. They get inside the hotel and there's food warmers and everything. I mean, tons of food in there. And Jackie is like, do we have any baked chicken along with all this fried food? Because Jackie eats very healthy. She be on her health kick. And Heavenly, she's like, damn it, Jackie. Just eat what the F we got. Did I just sound like Heavenly? She was like, damn it, Jackie. Just eat what the F we got. And Jackie is looking like, see, that's that bipolarism, for real. That's that bipolarism. But anyway, I think she has a touch of that. But Heavily, when she's reminiscing about, back in the day when she was growing up in school and all that, she said that she has like a alter ego, and that alter ego is named Little Kim. And I'm like, Little Kim? Okay, that explains it. That sums it all up for me. Because, I mean, she goes from 0 to 100 and 2.5, and it's usually over nothing. People could be talking to her, and unintentionally, they'll piss her off. She'll get pissed, and she'll go as low to talking about yo mama this, yo mama that, calling everybody bitches and everything else. And I'm like, dang, Heavenly, calm down. But that's why I said I hope this trip, I really hope that she gets some closure on this trip. But then to find out, she was like, well, I don't do this as far as like, it's really not out of retaliation. It's a learned behavior. She gets to talking about how her mom used to treat her when she was growing up. Her mom used to call her bitches and hoes and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's where she get that mess from. That is totally where she get that mess from. And I really hope that Heavenly gets her anger issues taken care of, because right now her daughter is really young. But when them daughters become teenagers and they piss you off and they doing this, that, and the third, getting smart with the mouth, you know how the girls are, rolling their head, their eyes, just being Not all girls, but you know how they are. I'm a girl, I'm a woman, I know how we is when we get to that teenage age. And she can't be going off and calling her daughter bitches and hoes and talking like that. So I really hope that she get that taken care of. But anywho, for the trip, the ladies had told her, you know what? She had told them to be honest with me. And then she turns to Dr. Jackie and they're up there trying to give her advice and everything. And are y'all ganging up on me? Is this gang up on Heavenly Day? I'm like, again, bipolarism. Like, if you watched the show and you saw how 1 minute she's smiling and she's all teeth and everything, and then the next minute is this gang up. I mean, they didn't even say anything harsh to her. I don't know. I think she needs drugs. Forget going back to Miami. I just think she needs a drug. Matter of fact, give her a shot once a month of that bipolarism medicine. But anyway, they make her pinky swear. Okay, please pinky swear, Heavenly, that you will not be combative with us on this trip when we are here to be truthful with you. Not only supportive, but truthful. So anyway, she pinky swears. She gives a little pinky swear, but I'm telling you, she probably had her toes crossed under that. She probably had her toes crossed. But back to Dr. Contessa. Now she received that call, like I told y'all, about that's what I'm sorry. Earlier I had said the wrong name. But I was talking about Dr. Contessa, having her breast removed and everything. And when hey Elon, hi cousin, how are you? You know we getting together on the 13th. Family day, family dinner day. So make sure you're there. Tiffany House, 4:00 p.m. So, oh yeah, and I posted it on my Facebook. But anywho, she is going to go ahead and get the breast surgery, the breast reduction. Again, I hope this is the right choice for her. I mean, she is a doctor. Her husband's a doctor, so she's very smart. She's very smart, and she seems to have a good doctor as well. So I just hope that she does make the right decision. But how do you ladies feel about that again? I think I asked y'all this last episode, but how do y'all feel about that? If your mother or grandma, aunties, if there was a trend, maybe not even a trend, just one of them who had breast cancer in your family, would you feel the need to get your breast removed? I don't know if I can do that. I mean, just because somebody else got breast cancer, I mean, it's a scary situation. And it's really a lot to think about. It's really a lot to think about. But it's like women do that. But in other cancers, like, there's certain things that we have two of. And if somebody in our family got cancer, lung cancer, I mean, would you remove one of your lungs? I mean, how far should you go? I mean, y'all let me know how y'all think about that. Me personally, I don't think if my mother and my mom, by the way, did pass from cancer. She had colon cancer. She passed from cancer 3 years ago. And my grandmother had cancer. She passed from cancer 2 years ago. But I still don't know if it was actually breast cancer, if I would just remove my breasts, because you don't know if it will stop you from getting breast cancer or any other cancer. Because the doctor said, even after we cut off your breast, they only leave like the front part of your breast. I won't say the words. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Try to keep it PG. I have little cousins that watch my channel. But, they said you can still get it. Chances are reduced, but you can still get it. So I would like, you ladies to let me know about that. And you men, how would you feel if your wife, significant other, wanted to get their breast removed just because somebody else in their family got breast cancer? So again, that's really a hard decision that you have to make. But was that everything I wanted to talk about in this episode? I think that was everything that I wanted to talk about in this episode. For this episode. But you guys, make sure if you didn't like this video on the way in, like it on the way out. Make sure if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you please subscribe and share. Please share the video. I appreciate that. And also remember to check out those 2 links in the chat. One of them is to our Facebook group, Tanya's Primetime TV Facebook group, where we discuss TV shows, reality shows and all that. And then the other one is my business page for my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice cake decorating page. Make sure you go over there and like that page as well, especially if you are in the Omaha area, because today is the 1st. You got till 10 o'clock if you are in the local area to like that page and be a subscriber to this YouTube channel, and then inbox me a number 1 through 100. And whoever is the closest gets to win a free cake. I've been doing this forever. 1st of the month. I might not have no EBT cards. And I might not have no check to put in your mailbox like the government. But what I can do is bake you a personal custom design cake with my very own hands. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and do that. Take care of that real quick. You got till 10 o'clock. The clock is tick, 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 ticking. But anywho, after this video, I'm going to wrap it up. Take me a little break. I'm going to come back with another video because I want to talk about Cardi B and that Marie girl, Star Marie, because I don't know if y'all saw it. It's all over social media. Star Marita made a diss track on Cardi B, and y'all go check that out so y'all can know what I'm referring to when I come back a little later. So anyway, I'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour. And Primetime Squad, you know how we do. Stay safe. Be blessed. I'm out.